All right, everybody, welcome back. I have some pretty bad news at the start of this episode, if you want to call it that. There's not really an easy way to tell you guys this, but my world that I've been playing on for this YouTube series uh, is gone. It got deleted. Um, I'm pretty sad about it. I wanted to keep playing it. I was very proud of the work that we've done thus far in that world, but unfortunately, it kind of got deleted. It is absolutely 100% my fault, sort of. So what happened was I downloaded a world, like a world save for something else that I wanted to play with, and I was putting it into my world saves folder on my computer. Um, and I noticed a bunch of other worlds, a bunch of other saves in there that were titled like New World and New World Dash, New World Dash Dash Dash, New World Dash Dash Dash, just ongoing. There was probably 7 of these, and I thought, oh, these must just be new worlds that I started and then never deleted. So while I was there, I thought, oh, I'll clean up a little bit, and so I deleted them. That was a mistake. Turns out that some of these the really weird thing about this, the one thing that was completely outside of my control that doesn't really make any sense to me is usually when I have a world that I'm using for something, I name it something so that I don't accidentally delete it. I know what it is, and I can keep track of it, and I name it something. So, for instance, the name of the YouTube series that we were just doing was YouTube Red. Not to be confused with YouTube Red, the like service that YouTube is providing, but the color red is in our color for the series. And that's what I named the world. And I didn't delete a file called YouTube Red. I just deleted one called New World dash dash whatever. But evidently, internally to Minecraft, when I looked at the world, it said YouTube Red. But when I looked at it in my world saves folder, it didn't, I guess. Most of my other worlds in my world saves folder looked correct. And I'm not sure why its name was saved differently in the folders, but that's what happened. So I deleted it. Not a huge deal, right? The next day, I'm purging some files from my computer to make space on my computer for some stuff, and because I knew I was going to start recording and I wanted to make sure I had plenty of space for everything that I was recording, and I threw a bunch of stuff away, and then I emptied my trash can. I loaded up Minecraft to go like literally start recording my next episode. It was going to be the 8th episode. I was super duper excited, and it wasn't there. And I got super freaked out. I had no idea what happened. So I stopped my recording software. I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find our world anywhere. I looked in the trash can, realized I just emptied it like 5 minutes ago, and it was gone. So what followed was several hours of me attempting to recover this file because I really didn't want to let it go. I was in like a huge bout of denial. And so I was trying to recover the file. Now, for those of you who don't know, it is possible to recover files once they've been deleted and you've emptied your trash can. And I actually prepared a little bit of a demonstration right here to show you guys kind of how this works. So imagine that the glass blocks are spaces where you are able to save stuff on your computer, and the blue and orange blocks are data. Okay? The torches represent that this block is in use. So when your computer is looking for, so let's say I'm the computer right now and I'm saying, I have another orange block I need to save. Where am I going to save it? I see the first empty space without a torch is right here. It's not looking at the data, it's looking for empty spaces. So it saves it there, and then it gives it a torch. Now, when you throw something away in the trash can, and then you empty the trash can, it doesn't actually delete the data. It doesn't delete the wool block. It just deletes the torch and says, hey, this space is empty now. So let's say I'm coming along now and I want to save some blue data. And I say, okay, is there any empty spaces? No, these are all full. Oh, here's an empty space. Great. I just saved a blue block there and I gave it a torch. Now I know that it's blue. So lots of the empty spaces on your computer are actually chock full of other data. And it's still there as long as you don't re-save anything over that what was originally there. So I spent hours looking in the quote-unquote empty blocks of my computer, because probably not many of them are that empty, because I've had my computer just about full on a couple different occasions. So I'm guessing there's actually like loads of different like unclaimed blocks that technically still have data in them. And I found a bunch of them. I found loads of JPEGs and stuff that that were in the unused blocks of my computer. So that when my computer goes, oh, okay, I need to save another blue block, I'm going to save it right here, right? And then it marks it. Oh, I got to get closer. And then it marks it, right? And so I spent a long time using some different types of software and stuff, looking at these blocks, trying to see if I could find our file and save our world. And it didn't work. I couldn't find anything that even resembled the type of files that a Minecraft world save is made up of. And that could be because also I did start another world as well for another project that I wasn't doing on YouTube, and maybe they saved to a similar location, so I re-recorded over that information already. I'm not sure. I don't really know all that much about computers. This is just kind of my basic knowledge here, what I'm telling you right now, and just something I learned actually somewhat recently. But yeah, I looked for a very long time, but I could not find it. I'm very, very sad about it, but also, you know, I'm trying to maintain some kind of oh, look, it's becoming nighttime here. Oh, there's a new version of Optifine available, I guess. Maybe I'll have to download that. Maybe I'll download that before I start my new series. Maybe I think I'm still in 1.12.1. I think I'll update to 1.12.2 and get a new version of Optifine for the new series. And speaking of which, let's talk about plans for the future. So, I do plan to start a new series and keep going, but we are going to have to start over. I'm really upset about it, but also I'm excited about the opportunities to do things better. There's things that I didn't like that I want to do even better this time around. There's some things that are going to be very similar. Maybe I, build our first base in a very similar way because it's an easy, hole-in-the-wall way to build a base. But I remember saying in, one of my more recent episodes that it would have been smarter to build an AFK fish farm way earlier. So I guess maybe I'll do that. Things like that. And I think I did some steps kind of in the wrong order for efficiency's sake. So I'm excited about the things that I learned about the order in which I should start tackling things. And I'm excited to maybe do it in a better order and see what I can come up with. I still have loads of plans of stuff I want to do. And I really hope you guys continue with me. I'm going to start a whole new playlist on YouTube, a whole new series. We're going to call it Season 2. I want to give Season 1 everything that it deserves as far as, its own place in my heart. But we're going to have to move on now. It's unfortunate, but I like not to dwell on the past too much. The nice thing about Minecraft is you can always start over, and the beginning of a world is always my favorite. I love starting new worlds and doing new things, getting to, oh, what biome am I going to settle in, and oh, what kind of animals and plants and food am I going to find, and it always, the world is always changing, and it makes every single game unique, and that's what I love about this game, is that no matter how many times I come back and I hit create new world, I always have a new experience, and I absolutely love that about this game. It is one of my favorite things about this beautiful, beautiful game. And I'm really excited to keep experiencing this game and this world with you guys. And I really hope that you guys want to come along for Season 2. It's going to be exciting. Halloween's coming. First order of business is going to be finding pumpkins, because there's no way we can have Halloween and not pumpkins. So I love you all so much. I hope you guys keep being your beautiful selves. I really, really hope you guys come back for Season 2. I know this video wasn't much, but if you feel like you want to like and subscribe, go ahead. There's not much to like and subscribe to, but unless you really liked my oversimplified demonstration of computing for dummies. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I hope none of you are too sad that the world got destroyed by me, by my own mistakes. But don't worry, we're going to build it all again. We're going to make something even better. I will see you guys at the start of Season 2. I hope you guys have a wonderful time until then. I love you all. You're awesome. Good night.